Yo, Bracy Skills Clinic's back with another video. Today is Monday, beginning of the week. Doing a quick video before the Spurs game come on. Plus, I got, some workouts tonight. So, my day has started pretty chill. It's going to get busy as it gets to the nighttime and the evening time. So, try to get this video in real quick. But anyways, man, this video is definitely special in my books because it's going out to a person that is definitely special and has been special since I've met him, and that is Myron Amey. You guys have seen and heard me talk about this kid, man, and if you follow me on my social media accounts, I've been talking about him. The Rampage account has been talking about him, deservingly so, man. I mean, he scored a career high 32 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, knocked down 5 3-pointers. What a way to just take advantage of the opportunity. He was recently just named Mountain West Freshman of the Week. So, shout out to Myron Amey, man. Hard work is paying off, bro. You there now. You there. I mean, it's always a struggle. When he first got there, he's paying his dues, man. I mean, the transfer portal and being one of the youngest on the squad, it can be tough making that adjustment. But this is where character comes in. Because at the Division I level, there are a lot of talented players. But everyone is talented for the most part at D1. But everybody doesn't have the self-discipline and the character to push through tough times. And it's really simple, but it's something that a lot of people don't have. And it starts with, upbringing, how you were raised. But it just comes back to the individual. I can get on here and talk about, what I've done and, what other coaches and trainers have done, myself and Coach Mark with GGT. Like I said, I always say he spent a lot of time with Mark and GGT as far as them basically just staying consistent and working on his craft and things, and those type of things. I worked with him, when his schedule fits. But definitely Mark has put in a lot of work with him. But, for us, on the organization side, we've definitely helped Myron play on the platform as an independent program to allow him to showcase his abilities. And being a part of that, I'm proud. But it's bigger than just him going D1 and scoring 30 points. It's about the process, bro. It's about the journey. The journey in that process. That journey and process for that kid is, I'm talking about when he wasn't getting no playing time. When he wasn't getting no playing time, he was staying consistent, staying at it, and trusting his work. And that's why when the opportunity came like Saturday, he was able to blossom. So, shout out Myron Amey, bro. They got Fresno State tomorrow at Fresno State. I'll definitely be tuning in along with plenty of others. But, man, just keep going, bro. You there? Me knowing that kid's character, he's not satisfied at all. He's going to keep going. He's going to stay at it. And really, that's how he got to San Jose. That's how he got there. It's just sticking with it, not quitting, trusting the work, trusting the process, and, eventually seeing the results. That's how he got there. So I don't expect it to be any different now that he's there. So shout out to him. Shout out to our Rampage singers. A few have been offered. We have one that has committed. Shout out Dom, going to Colorado School of Mines. And then we have a couple that are still, going through it and still trying to grind it out for their first real offer or first real look. My message to you guys is learn from those before you, bro. You guys are the class of 22. Class of 21, bro, they went through a lot. I mean, just with the pandemic, and I know you guys were affected by the pandemic as well, but that class of 21, was able to get all their looks without a live period. So, and it wasn't planned as far as like when it happened. You never know when it's gonna happen. But all I can say to y'all is control what you can control. Keep going hard every day. Play like every game is your last, because you literally have to play like that today. With that C19 coming into effect, man, you got to play every game like it's your last. So you literally got to take that energy into each and every game, especially during this high school season, and let the chips fall. Whatever happens, happens. If a 4-year come out knocking on your door, discuss it with your fam, visit the school, see if it's a good fit. If it's a good fit, take it. If you don't get nothing but JCs, embrace that, bro. Embrace that, bro. Embrace it. Because I have one kid that went JUCO and ended up going D1, and I know of plenty more that have done the same. So just remember, man, if you're that senior and all you're hearing from is JUCOs, bro, that is not a bad thing, and that is nothing to be ashamed of, bro. This is a part of a process. And I'm going to tell you something that a lot of coaches told me when I was coming up, and even the beginning years of my coaching days when I first started getting into AAU and trying to move kids on and playing in front of colleges, all that type of stuff, right? You know, one of the coaches told me, hey, man, you know, D1 is hard, but there are kids that are D1 players, but they might not be D1 out of high school. Like a coach told me, like, yeah, I can look at a kid right now and say, okay, he's a D1 player. This is a senior. Yeah, he's a D1 player, but he's not D1 right now because he got to work on his body or develop this or develop that. And once that gets developed, then he's D1. And you could be one of those kids that they're saying that about. So don't ever get disappointed because you don't have the 4 years that you want recruiting you or talking to you. Okay? There are some great JUCO stories. I've played with and against players that did 1 year JC and bounced. 1 year JUCO and was out of there. So, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to say no names, but right now, there's a kid right now in the Rampage program that a Division I school likes, right? They like him, but they don't have no scholarships for him. And they're using another JUCO to take this kid so that the D1 can take that same kid out of the JUCO. I've had a D1 school talk to a national JC about a kid that they like but don't have any scholarships for, but want to give this kid to this particular national JC out of state so that D1 can recruit that kid out of that national JC. So that's just one that I know about. What if JUCOs knew the same and they was reaching out to you? So all I'm saying is, as a senior, and I'm speaking from a Rampage perspective, but this is for everybody. This is not just a Rampage video. This is for everybody. Seniors, embrace the fact that college coaches are recruiting you. Embrace that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you from experience, bro. I'm going to tell you from experience. Myself. I remember, I ain't going to say no names and I ain't going to say no schools. I'm going to just tell you a scenario that's true. I remember when I was being recruited in high school, it was this assistant coach that was recruiting me, texting me every day, but he was the assistant coach at this particular JC that I probably should have went to this particular JUCO that I'm talking about, but I just chose not to. I wanted to kind of get away a little bit. But that coach was texting me every day. I would respond to him. I never big time any coach. I responded to him. But I'm not going to lie, I didn't take him serious because I didn't know if I wanted to go to that particular JUCO. It was nothing against the coach. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to go to that JC. 2 years later, that same assistant coach that was at this JUCO ended up assistant coach at San Francisco State. So you guys got to realize coaches move on too. So I don't care if it's a JUCO that's down the street from your house or if it's a JUCO out of the state. Don't big time them. Talk to them. It's something that they see, bro. Just think about it. You know how people roll around here, I'm slept on. Well, that particular coach, I don't care if it's at a JC, they're not sleeping on you because they believe in your ability. You guys understand? I know I'm not saying settle for less. I'm not saying that, but all I'm saying is you're being wanted by somebody. Embrace it. Because it is a blessing, because you do have people that can't even get a JUCO to hit them up, and they may not be good enough even for JUCO. But you have somebody hitting you up saying, we like you and we're interested in you. So embrace that. So that's the video of the day, man. Once again, shout out Myron Amey for your performance, bro. You deserve all that. Mountain West Freshman of the Week. Man, let's get greedy on these dudes, man. Keep balling, keep working. I know you're going to be in the lab, whether it's with you by yourself, with the coaches at San Jose State, or if Mark coming to the campus the day before the game like he did last week, shout him out, man, for just his effort and just being, committed, man. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Like, as a trainer, I really admire those that love the game because I love the game. And anybody that's in this business, whether you're a trainer, AAU coach, and you're showing your dedication and to your craft, I got to respect you because there are a lot of coaches and trainers that are not dedicated, believe it or not. These are coaches that are in positions of power, and they're not dedicated like that. So anyone that is dedicated, I definitely got to give props to. So, yeah, man, Myron, keep going, bro. You got a whole community rooting for you. And not just, when I say community, I'm not just talking about the 707. We know what it is with Solano County behind you, but you have a community of not just the Rampage family, but I'm only going to speak for Rampage, of course. But you got Rampage kids, man, that you may have never met, bro, and that are rooting for you because they know that you wore the same jersey that these kids are now wearing. So keep going. We rooting. You still don't shoot better than me, though. I had to get that out there. But outside of that, man, keep balling. We rooting. And for you seniors, it's not over, bro. Keep working. Ball out. Play every game like it's your last. Don't big time any coaches. And there's nothing wrong if only JUCOs are hitting you up, bro, because they're still interested in your game and they believe in you. So that's the video of the day. You guys have a good one. I'm going to go in the house and watch a little bit of my San Antonio Spurs because they lost a tough one yesterday to the Brooklyn Nets. So hopefully they bounce back against the New York Knicks. Other than that, we out. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one.